Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and the new expansion for Hearthstone, the WitchWood, is here, so it's time for deck rebuilds. So last time we did a rather disappointing Shaman deck rebuild. I've been mostly disappointed with what the new cards add to the mix in general, but Shaman was probably by far the worst. This time we're going to do Warlock and see what we can see there. So let's start over here and choose Warlock and do this. So I have all 30 of the classic Warlock recipe, so I could make that. I am missing 6 cards of the Dark Pact recipe, which means I probably shouldn't use that recipe. I still could if I wanted to. And I have all but 3 of the Witch's Bargain recipe, which is interesting, but we're going to do a custom one to start off with. It'd be rather weird if the suggested recipes from Activision Blizzard were the best recipes out there. So what do we have? Deal 2 damage to a friendly character, discover a demon. Probably not a good idea unless there's a demon I'm specifically looking for. And I'm not sure that there is a specific demon I'm looking for. A 1/1/1 with stealth, give a random friendly minion +2 health when it dies. It is a demon that doesn't cost life to play, so it probably would work decently there. Echo, give all enemy minions -2 attack until your next turn. I actually think this is a good potential card. It's one of the ones that stood out of a handful. Duskbat, if your hero took damage this turn, summon 2 1/1 Duskbats. 2/1/1 bats. So that's probably a good card to play. At the start of your turn, deal 1 damage to your hero. I don't see any reason why you'd want to play this. Like, unless there's something I'm missing. Summon 4 1/1 imps. That sounds fine. If your hero took damage this turn, gain lifesteal. It seems like that's a pretty good one too. So what are we missing? Rush, destroy a friendly minion and gain its attack and health. This would be a really cool card to have, but it's not too different from any of the other cards. Minions in your hand have Echo, so this allows you to play the same cards over and over again, and then deal 2 damage to all other minions. If they die, repeat this battle cry. This would be a good card to play too. But what does that really leave us with just standard cards? Like, if we look at neutral and look for the phrase damage, I guess that would be about the only thing, wouldn't it? Is if there was some kind of neutral card that said, if you took damage this turn, just double the damage and healing power of your hero power. There's no reason in the world you would play that on a Warlock. That's crazy. Spell damage +2. Deal 2 damage to all of the minions. Yeah, so that doesn't make a lot of sense. Standard cards then. Get out of the crafting mode. Battlecry, deal 3 damage to your enemy hero. That sort of makes sense and synergizes a little bit. Now, draw a card, deal 2 damage to your hero. That's just the same as your draw ability, so it's better. Deal 1 damage to a minion. If it kills it, draw a card. That's good. Defile's probably good. 4 damage, discard a card. If it's a friendly demon, give it +2/+2. Demon with taunt. Let's see, we got 9 more spaces. see. This upgrades when you take damage, so that makes sense. But it really doesn't make sense to play the Blood Witch just to play that. Let's see, what is this? Destroy friendly minion, deals attack to all enemy minions. At the end of your turn, deal damage to all enemy minions. I'll take that. Deal damage to all minions. Deal 2 damage to a character. If it kills it, summon a random demon. Okay. So then let's look at just demons. Like, there's more demons I could play. Certainly. Play this, destroy both adjacent ones and get their attack and health. I could get Lord Draxus, which I'll take Lord Draxus certainly. And then there's apparently this, which I'll want to put in there. Take that. Sure doesn't feel like there's a lot of options. Like, what happens if we switch to wild and look at demons? I don't believe there's a daily quest that wants you to play demons anyways. There's just a daily quest that wants you to play Warlock cards. So this is Wild Dreadsteed. That was a very good card. So with that gone, that sucks terribly. This is probably alright to play. Like, at the start of your turn, summon a demon from your hand. So you play that on the 5th turn. At the end of your turn, add a random demon to your hand. I guess there's some synergy there. Like, what else are we missing as far as demons? Yeah, if we're playing Wild, you could play Prince Malchezaar, and he's a demon. That'd be really useful. So now, so I can't play the Cabal Trafficker, which sucks because that would actually synergize rather well. Sure, let's play the Lich King. I bet I could have put the Lich King in half of my decks that I've built, come to think of it. What happened to the card that summons the Apocalypse? Not Twisting Nether, although that would be an interesting one too. Is that Wild? Surely not. Where is that card? Where is that card? Is it Harbinger? also need to look for discard. Is there really a way to play a discard deck? Like, this is wild now. The Possessed Villager, that sucks. Let's see. Harbinger? Seal. It gives you the first seal when you play it. Here it is. I don't have this. Rin the First Disciple. Taunt, add the first seal to your hand. Death Rattle. So that's why I don't have that card. Okay. So many lovely legendary cards I don't have. So that certainly might be affecting my feelings about the game being boring. Alright. So what I want to do is come out of crafting mode and shift this back to standard and see how many discard cards you could really play. So there's 16 here, or maybe not. Actually, no, it would be 12 here on this page. And then this one is discard all weapons, so that's not really likely to happen as a Warlock. And this is a discard. So 13 cards that have discard in the name. And the important cards like this is missing, this is missing, this is missing, and the number one important legendary card would be this card. So I'm missing everything there. But that being said, that would add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're going to get maybe 19, maybe 21 discard cards if you tried to make a standard discard deck as it is. So the closest thing you can do is this. Then let's look for Renounced Darkness, because I didn't see that. It must be wild. Yes, Renounced Darkness, one of the best cards possible for Warlock, and it's wild now. I'm also really questioning whether some of these cards weren't actually supposed to be wild and they moved them around. Like, was Renounced Darkness really part of the Whisper of the Old Gods expansion, or did they move things so they could make it wild? I don't think they did. I don't think they'd spend that much effort, frankly. I mean, if they were going to spend any effort on this expansion, they would have spent an effort to make sure that there was some kind of viable Warlock deck to play, and there kind of isn't. Like, I don't even have anything else I want to build. Just a general Warlock cards Warlock thing, which honestly I could probably go through this and replace some of these with, like, this isn't a Warlock card, so like I could probably take out the Lich King and put in something that is a Warlock card instead. Just to like take a corruption. That's. And then here's a demon that's not a Warlock card, but I want to keep it. Like, that's the big addition here, Sneaky Devil. Your other minions have +1 attack. And I could imagine playing Sneaky Devil in a lot of decks. There's going to be tiny little exchanges of some cards for others, but most people's decks that they've been playing before this point will suit them just fine with minimal, the smallest amount of tweaks. Oh well, let's just move forward and try this custom Warlock deck out. I'm gonna have to make some room once I bring in the hsreplay.net decks that are recommended. The top meta decks that I can play with the cards I have. Once that service is working again, because I need 9, I imagine, decks specifically built just to win in ranked play and do nothing else, versus decks built by me to be kind of fun, or decks built by me to accomplish some kind of daily quest. And maybe there is a balance out there. I've never considered this, but there might be a balance where if you played some of the top meta decks, you would get victories long enough that you would have enough of a fun time to continue to play Hearthstone long enough to get daily quests done. So, for example, if you had a daily quest to play 25 Warlock cards, and if you're playing just a good Warlock deck that only has, say, 7 Warlock cards in it, it's possible. Let's see. Echo, give all your enemy minions. So I just want to try this out, but I don't know if I want to try this out right now, so I'm going to wait. If your hero took damage this turn, gain life steal. Oh, actually, that's going to prove to be a little bit difficult, isn't it? So I'm going to play this, and in the turn, and then they're going to be at 0-0. It's a shame that there isn't a spell that would swap health and attack for a Warlock, because then you could kill them. There might be something out there like that. Okay, so now I know how that card works. It's probably not too bad. Let's see. If I deal 1 damage here, and then 2 damage here, and then end the turn. And see, this only upgrades when you take damage from your own cards, so it's not that useful either. Alright. I guess you can always take damage during a turn, can't you? You just draw a card. So this is really teaching you to do the thing you should always do, which is draw the card first and be confident with your calculations that you can afford to draw a card, and then play a card. Let's see. Let's do this. Alright. I can't play this, so it's not gold. I'm just helping the guy. I'm literally just helping him. I just lost. Hmm. Yeah, so Warlock, not so good. It's I don't know, what do you even do with this? Do you, let's go back and look at the WitchWood cards and see if there was something I missed here. Like, this card is probably still good. This card was really good. I don't know really reason to play that. I don't know reason to play that. I have no clue why anybody would play that. This looks like it was a pretty good card. Some of these, if your hero took damage cards, are too expensive, so I'd probably take that one out. Maybe it's just because I'm not looking at the neutral cards enough. That very well might be the case, is that there is 4 or 5 extra cards in this that would make sense and help. Like, sure, playing this would probably be good for any deck. I guess my criticism, if I try to enunciate it better, is that the Warlock class cards here have no strategy. And they don't seem like they're adding to even the existing standard collection of cards for Warlock. None of the new cards feel like they are really strong minions that cost health to play, and none of them really do too much with demons, even when they are demons, and none of them really do anything with discard. Like, I don't see a single discard card. This one would have been a really good card to play, so maybe I just didn't get any of the good ones. Minions in your hand have Echo. This would probably work rather well. That would be a good card too. The 3 cards I don't have are really good as far as Warlock, but otherwise I really hate this, and I think I would much more prefer, so I'm just going to delete it right now. I'd much prefer to play a wild game of Warlock instead. Well, next time is going to be Warrior. That's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a bunch of links down below. When you subscribe, click that notification bell, please. If you want to support me even further, gift me a game on Steam. That allows me to have more games to cover for my channel and is very helpful. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.